What's going on, you guys? My name is Lane, and welcome back to another episode of Solely Survival. Hope you guys are doing well out there. I'm feeling great. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm ready to go with this episode, so let's go ahead and get started. You guys might be wondering what it is that I'm doing here in the Nether, and, well, in previous streams, I had started this storage room back here, and I'd started this enchanting room, which I just finished up. I didn't finish this on stream, but I did at least go ahead and start finishing this up now. And, yeah, I've got quite a bit done all around here, but I'm really proud in particular of this room because, well, for one, the Spore Blossom up here, it's adding a lot of movement in this area, which I'm really a fan of, with all the green particles and everything. And, yeah, I've got floating candles in here to make it look a bit more magical, and, you know, obviously varying amounts. I've got 4 there, 3 here, 2, and then, you know, a couple of 1s around here, just, you know, to make it different in areas, I guess. And I went ahead and added in these amethyst clusters, which I really think adds a bit of pop of color to this area as well. And I just, all in all, really like the room. And yeah, I also went ahead and made a brewing room around the corner here. Not that I really plan on doing too much brewing anyway, but it's something that chat wanted me to do in here, and I actually kind of liked the idea myself. So I did put this together. I'm not completely done with any of these rooms that I'm about to show you, but yeah, I did quickly put this together, and I don't hate the idea. I actually really like what I had going here. I just might have to add in some more ideas, so if you guys have ideas, let me know. And over here, I went ahead and made a lava farm because, frankly, I needed that, and yeah, this is just going to make life a little bit easier for me, so I went ahead and made this little room specifically for a lava farm. And then over here, I started a basalt generator room, and I know how ugly this room looks now, and we're not going to talk about that. We'll address that issue later. I'll probably do this off camera or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But the kind of idea that I had going for this room was this was going to be where the basalt generator is. I put this lever, and it starts pushing the basalt out right here. And over here is where the lava comes in from, or that's kind of the illusion I want it to have anyway. So this is lava coming in from somewhere else around here, and it's going through this pipe up here and into this, which is creating the basalt. And that's kind of the idea I had, and I just threw together some storage now. But really, this room is nowhere near complete. I just kind of did it and then hit the record button instead of finishing it. So well, you kind of get what you get, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much all the process, well, all the progress that I have gotten done here so far. And, yeah, so I guess the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get over to the tourist destination because, frankly, I am tired of procrastinating it. I still don't really know what I'm going to do with the area just yet, but it is time to go ahead and get that mountain cleared out and make some progress on it so I can figure out what I want to do with it. Because, well, frankly, it's been on the docket for a while now. Oh, that's weird. I just disappeared for a second there. Anyway, that has been on the docket for a while now, and it is time to get it done because I am sick of procrastinating it. So it's time to get it done. Yeah, so I will meet you guys there. Alright, I am back at the tourist destination now, and it is time to get started on removing pretty much the rest of this. I'm debating on how much of this I want to remove today. I'm definitely going to at least finish going down there with all of this. But the idea that I have in mind for this build is, well, this build project, I should say, is going to be basically a giant city wrapping all the way around here. And I figure I'm just going to have it do a full 360 around this and let this be the centerpiece. But for me to do that and it look right, I'm probably going to have to remove this mountain over here. I don't feel like that mountain is going to look right, you know, with builds wrapped all around it and, you know, it being super flat on this side. So, yeah, I'm debating on if I'm going to go ahead and remove this today or not. I'm going to figure that out here in a little bit. I kind of just hit record today and didn't plan anything out. So, yeah, I'm at least going to go ahead and get started on this and figure that out. And once I get that figured out, I'm going to crack out the wool box and start planning out, I guess, paths and stuff like that going on around here and maybe build ideas and things like that. Because, yeah, I want to get this ball rolling. I am excited to do this. I've been neglecting it for a little bit just because I still don't know what I'm going to do with it. So, yeah. I know I recently asked for shop ideas over at the city back at home. Now I'm asking for shop ideas here. And I don't want your average like Minecraft shop. I'm looking for like well, touristy things, some that would kind of relate to an excavation site. I don't really, have any ideas on that. I'm thinking maybe like a pottery shop or something like that. I don't know. Just give me some ideas like that if you would. Leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and get started on this, so I will see you guys here in a bit. All right, you guys, I'm finally done with this. Or, well, I've been done with it for a few days. I've not been in this world for the last couple of days, but now I'm back. And yeah, so this kind of reminds me where I left off. And yeah, I got quite a bit of work here that needs to get done, but you can see that I've finally got the rest of the hole dug out, and that is a lot of progress. And this mountain is gone. That took so much work. I went and repaired my picks, both of them, and my shovel at least 3 times in that time lapse. Yeah, 3 times. So, yeah, I'm very, very glad to have most of that done. I've just got to get a bunch of terraforming done around in this area, especially right on through here, because you can see where it just kind of went it evened out and everything like that. And, yeah, so down here, you can see there's not really... Oh, well, I didn't mean to fall all the way down here. But you can see that we have got quite a bit of this stuff cleared out. There might be a couple blocks here and there that I might have missed hidden in the crevices and stuff, but that's fine. I can take care of that. And yeah, so essentially we've just got the kind of remains left here, and that's what I was going for. And yeah, I kind of want to turn this whole thing into, again, a little tourist attraction, have a little tourist city around it, and people just kind of come from all over and they view the area. So, oh, see, that's what I mean. I left the block there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I guess now I am going to go ahead and get some of the dirt and stuff back out of these chests. And, ow. And yeah, I'm going to get some of that together, and I'm going to start kind of terraforming up some of this land around here and getting that going. And yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and spend a little bit of time in a creative test world to kind of figure out what I want to do with this area. Most of this will remain the same. The entire structure here for sure will stay the same. But most of this area will end up remaining the same, other than some of these walls might get changed out for stone, and there might be some texturing and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, this area is pretty much what you see. I'm just going to add in a bunch of detailing and stuff. So I'm going to get some of the terraforming and everything done real quick, and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Quick progress update. I have finished terraforming most of the land around here, and it looks much, much better. As you can see over here, I covered up the little crater that was in the area, and this mound right here might end up going. I'm not entirely sure just yet. But you can see over here that I covered up the topside stone that was here, and basically just replaced all of it with grass. And then I also patched up this area over here, and it just looks much more natural, looks a little bit better in my opinion. And you can see that I haven't textured the walls just yet. That's going to be something that I'd work on here in just a minute. And it's not really going to be so much of texturing as it is just making it look all around a little bit more appealing, I guess, because I think these groups of different stones and ores and stuff like that is just kind of taking away from the area, I guess. So yeah, I've got to deal with that, but I do have a bit of an outer wall design I want to use around this thing, and yeah, it's not anything super fancy or super big, but it is something that I think will actually fit in terms of what I'm doing with this build. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that real quick. All right, I think I've come up with something that I actually really like here. So, yeah, I basically made a barrier going all the way around here to kind of prevent people from, falling in. And I don't know, I kind of like this design, and you can probably see on the inside here with the walls that instead of like texturing the walls really, I kind of added these support beams all the way throughout. I also took all the diorite and granite and ores and stuff like that out of here and basically just put regular stone walls in here. And I honestly think that really works. I think the smoother look to it looks a lot better, and kind of makes it look like the archaeologist who dug this up did a clean job, I guess. And yeah, so I also made a little entryway right down here, and it's a little bland right now. This probably will get edited over time, but I did use some of our sherds to make these decorative pots, and I've kind of you know scattered them throughout here and added some lighting and everything. And the only thing added here is these extra few blocks just to, make it to where we can safely walk into this area and explore. That's really all that I added to this thing, and I don't really want to add too much to it, or well, anything else beyond that, to be honest with you. But yeah, all in all, I actually really like how that looks. What we need to add in next is a little stall right here for the tourists to come in and well, pay the villager, and then they can go in here and take the tour. And yeah, so I've got to get a little design going for that, and yes, I'll be back. All right, I've had a little bit of time to ponder an idea now, and I actually really have one that I like. So essentially, when travelers come up here and they want to visit this archaeological site, what they can do is they can take this little path around here, avoiding the chest monster that will be removed soon, and they'll be greeted by this villager inside of his little his tent or ticket booth. That's word I'm looking for. Ticket booth. And yeah, so I essentially just kind of put this together using a bunch of wool and fences, and I honestly keep forgetting that you can use barrels as the frame, and I really love it. I think it adds a little bit more texture to it, I guess. And the wool roof was something that I've never actually done before with anything like this, but I figured if I wanted to look more a little bit like a canopy or something like that, then this is probably the way to go. And the banners, well, I've got a surplus of wool back at base, and I figured I might as well use it. And this actually added quite a bit to this design, so I really like that. And then I added this up top just to kind of add a little bit more curves to it, I guess. And I added in this shelf back here that allows you to, well, not allows you to do anything. It's just kind of there as a display shelf. That we can call that one of the rocks they mined here, I guess. I don't know. And yeah, so this villager here, you can see that he's not moving, and that's because he's not an actual villager. That's right. He is just an armor stand. So essentially, I've got a pack from Vanilla Tweaks called Statues, and essentially you just place down an armor stand on top of a slab, and then you place a mob head on there, and bam, that's all you have to do. And yeah, so essentially they'll walk up here, they can buy any merchandise or whatever they want from here, and then they can talk to him for tickets. And I mean, he doesn't really do anything, but he is here. And then they can walk down here, and then they can get ready to take the actual tour of the place. Basically, getting in all the information and everything they want from this area, and just soaking it all in. Now, this might be an unpopular thing, but you can see that some of this is not the most naturally generated. So I might move some of this around to make it look a little bit more natural, I guess. Just to kind of make it fit a little bit better. And yeah, that's essentially all there is to this area for now. Like I said, I do plan on adding in a city around this area. I'm thinking more along the lines of the outside of pretty much all of this, and even expanding out in this direction some. I want this place to be pretty massive, but that's going to be something that we take plenty of time to do because, well, there's no way I'm getting that done this episode. So, yeah, that's just going to be a little bit of a work in progress, and yeah, that's basically all there is to this area. Well, I think that's going to be all of the progress we make over there today. There's a few more things that I really want to do over there, but I need some time to kind of design that. So I'll get back to that soon. Really, it had to start raining now, but yeah, I'll get back to doing that soon. Hopefully in the next couple of episodes we can get it wrapped up over there. But for now, I just want to address the subscriber field real quick. So I really started this as more of a experiment of sorts, and uh, yeah, I think right now is a weird time in the YouTube algorithm, and so yeah. Long story short, I just feel like this is something that I probably should just kind of hold off on and work on maybe in a future series or something like that. I do have a couple of other plans coming in the near future, but I can't discuss those right now. But yeah, so I'm just gonna hold off on this, and in the meantime, I'll probably go ahead and make it into a big field all in this area, because I do imagine a field here, and I really want to get to work on some other builds in this area as well, so I feel like we'll end up spending some time over here, but chances are I'm probably gonna do more work over there before I stretch out over to here anyway. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea on what's going on and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right, you guys, I think that just about does it for today's episode. I think we've accomplished quite a bit, from removing that mountain to getting this completely dug out down here to where I wanted it to, and getting the walls retextured and everything like that. And I am particularly proud of the little stand I've got set up here. So yeah, I feel like I've just gotten a lot done. I still got to remove all of these chests and everything like that. But that's a me problem, not a you guys problem. I'll eventually sort out all of this, because this is pretty much full to the brim of a bunch of random blocks. So like I said, I'll eventually figure that out. But yeah, if you liked today's video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and let me know what you guys want to see next. And subscribe to the channel if you're new, and you know, feel free to share my channel. Oh, also, you guys should go and follow my Instagram page, LuckyLane0MC. The link will be in the description of the video. If you guys have any build ideas, or you want to share your builds or anything with me, feel free to, you know, to send them to me or tag me in it, or, you know, whatever we do on there. And yeah, I'd love to kind of see what you guys have going. And yeah, that just about does it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.